What is up, y'all? It is Icy on One, aka Jay, and today this is our first video here on YouTube. So my channel is basically just gonna be about commentary and like talking about some issues, just yapping about the shit going on in this world we live in today. And we're gonna get straight into it on the first one, and that's gonna be about like TikTok, like TikTok trends. And this is what I've seen for the past like week or two, and it's really like gotten under my skin. So I just want to talk about it because it's just like somebody say something about it. So there's a trend going on that I've seen for about 2 weeks now, or maybe longer. I don't even know. And it's about this chubby trend. And basically, these people will post like, "Oh, like I forget what a chubby woman looks like. Can you like show me a picture?" And since they added pictures to TikTok comments, people will send pictures of themselves, send it to all these girls, and the guys will be like, "Oh my god, like, oh, I love it." Oh. But here's the thing, that's great and all, because everyone likes a little. I feel like everyone deep down likes women with like a little meat on their bones. I mean, come on, like, I love me a chubby girl. But anyways, then there's another thing, and it's like the chubby dudes, right? And the same thing happened. I'd be like, "Oh, I want some chubby dudes, can I see?" And the guys will post. Now, the difference is when the chicks post, they're actually like thick and like they're chubby or whatever. And that's great. The problem is when the dudes comment, it's these motherfuckers that look like they lift like 300 on the daily. And they like can lift up a fucking school no problem. Or like lift up like a building like with no effort. It's like, dude, you're not fucking chubby, bro. You're built. I think people forgot what chubby meant. Chubby means like fat. Like they got like a stomach. They got like man titties. Like they have certain things. That's what chubby is. Chubby does not mean strong, like muscle, like they can fucking fuck you up within 2 seconds. That's not what it means, bro. That just means built. Built people are most likely going to be a little bit bigger, and that's called built. Chubby means it's fat. It's not fucking muscle. But anyways, I'm just getting real sick of it, because it's like, women, I don't believe that majority of women actually like chubby. I don't believe it. Because all these girls will be like, everyone will comment like, "Oh, we're just a trend." Like all the guys will say that. And the girls are like, "No, I actually like chubby." But here's the thing. The guys who are commenting aren't fucking chubby. They're not. I've probably seen, out of a ton of posts I've seen about probably 1,000 pictures, bro. Out of all that, there's probably like 2 guys that are actually like quote unquote chubby. And guess what? The fucking, the creator of the post, the chick, didn't respond to him. Like, I swear. And it's like, bro, you just said you like chubby boys, but then you're not responding to the person who are actually chubby. It's like, am I like delusional? Like, am I like seeing things? You know? But I don't know, dude. It's a little weird to me. Because the chicks that post in the comments, like, it's legit. Like, I've seen a ton of guys I know, they like bigger women. And that's what it is. And it's legit. Now, I do see some girls that say they're chubby, but they're not. That's like very few and far between. But it just seems like with these dudes that post, no offense to the dude. Dude, if you're built, good for you, bro. Like, this is not towards men at all. All I'm saying is these chicks think they're into chubby dudes. But in reality, they're just into built men, which is a biological thing. That's what all women, okay, let me tell you right now. If a chick, let me tell you something. If a chick was blind, right, like a blind date sort of thing, and you put 5 dudes in a room, right, and the girl takes out her blindfold, and then there's 5 dudes. There's 4 dudes that are chubby, and 1 dude that's like fucking 6-pack, jacked, like absolute Chad, right? And they get about, each guy gets about 5 minutes to like talk about like their hobbies and interests or whatever. And it doesn't matter what they say, because dude, the other 4 dudes that are chubby, they could be the most interesting person in the world. They could have like a career going for them. They could have like a fucking, it doesn't matter. They could have anything going for them. They could be like a doctor, like they're about to cure cancer. Like they could be anything, right? But then the dude with abs, the dude with built, he could be the most nonchalant motherfucker ever. Could be the most boring dude. Like, he's very, like, keep to himself. Doesn't say shit. And guess who that girl's gonna pick? You guessed it. The dude with the 6-pack that's nonchalant. Because some girls will say, oh, I hate nonchalant men. Wrong. That is not true. Every girl I've seen, bro, that says that shit, they're such a fucking, women are liars, bro. I don't care what anybody says. You can call me whatever. They're liars. There is that small percentage of girls that aren't, and it's very few and far in between. But in 2025, when everyone's just like so full of themselves, it's very hard to think. Now, when I'm talking about women, I mean like girls around my age. I'm 21. So chicks that are like 18 to like 25, like my age range, bro, if you're chubby 18 to 25, trying to get with a fucking like 10 out of 10 bombshell girl, good luck. It is not happening. You could fucking, dude, you could be like the most interesting dude in the world. You could be energetic. You could be like all this and lovey-dovey. Doesn't matter, bro. It does not matter. Trust me. Because what happens to these chicks, this is what happens. Especially the chicks that are like just graduated college, like 21, 22 to like 26. Like that age range, like 21, 26. Dude, it is bad. And here's why. Because these chicks, they go to college and yada yada. And you've lived the college experience. And by the time they're out of college, they've caught like 20 bodies. And now, since they just have no faith in men because of their poor decision making, they decide to have these high ass standards. And then they don't get anybody because people are starting to wake up with this reality we're living in. And they don't get shit. And then from this, like, eventually, like, they'll hook up a few more times. And then when they get to, like, 33, 32, then they're ready to settle down. But the thing is, let's say I grow up 10 years. Well, that's stupid. Obviously, I'm not going to grow up. But in 10 years, I'm 30. Like, am I really going to, when we get it with a girl that's been through 50 dicks? Like, think about that. Let's say the girl entered college as a virgin. Like, 19-year-old was pure, whatever, enters college. And then by in that span of 10 years from college till 30, they caught 50 bodies. Like, no sane person, let me make that clear, would want to get with a chick that's been ran through. No one wants to do that shit. No one wants a girl that has poor decision making. And this vice versa. No girl wants to do this poor decision making. But it's just human nature, you know? But I feel like it's more common for women to pick a guy who has more body. But here's the thing, it's so reverse. Because, like, usually a chick will say, oh, why does this guy have a high body count? Like, that's gross. But at the end of the day, if they're 10 6-pack dude, it doesn't matter, bro. It does not matter at all. So, I don't know, bro. I just had to come on here and talk about it because it's just like, it's getting ridiculous with this whole chubby shit. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's just, it's bullshit. Like, I think there are some women out there that like chubby dudes. I think it exists. But finding that, like, IRL or online, whatever you prefer, at the ages of 18, 25, it's not going to happen. If you're a chubby dude and want to find a girl that's going to appreciate you and like have a family, it's going to be a minute, dude. Like, if you're like 21, you're going to be waiting until you're like 30. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just the way it's going to be. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the only fat thing a woman likes, they don't like fat men. The only fat thing a woman likes is a fat, you know what, and a fat wallet. And that's it, bro. Fat chicken, fat wallet. You have those two, as a dude, you could do whatever, you could pull whoever you like. And that's just a fact, bro. That's just a fact. Then you can either take that info and run with it, or stay in delusion. This is Icy on One, and I will see y'all hopefully in the next one. Don't know when I'm going to post, but you will see when I upload. And see y'all later.